Yeah. And Tucci.
Yeah.
We were discussing the rugby journey. You were playing baseball in the Bronx.
Yeah.
You were loving it. First base, pitcher. Then you had to choose a winter sport.
Yeah, so it was when my mom moved me to Florida. So we're living in Florida at this time, and
what age? Could we get age stamps, brother?
Moved to Florida when I was 12, and then I think I did 8th grade and 9th grade. I was still playing baseball, and then 10th grade, 9th grade, I basically beat out a ground ball to third base, and just got on first, and I would steal bases as a big kid, which was and my coach was like, listen, you're really fast and quick. Go play football. You'll have a career. So back then you could have told me to do anything. I would have just gone and done it. But just went and played football. And like I said, once it got done, I just needed another sport to play. And rugby, they were like, listen, you could run the ball. And I was like, oh, I can run the ball. It gave me flashbacks to just
playing Madden with Michael Vick.
Yeah, or just even playing pickup with my friends. I would just be like, give me if we needed to score, just give me the ball and just run over all my friends to go score. So when it came time, when I got to do that in rugby, that's when I kind of, I guess, got the first love of rugby.
Your freshman year, Tucci?
No, sophomore. So I'm 14. Sophomore. And then played football and rugby all the way up until I was done with high school. I had offers for Division I football schools, and I had an offer to go to Life University for rugby. But at that time,
Life,
man.
But at that time, it just was so the rugby road was so just you didn't know where it was going to go in America.
Yeah.
So they were like, listen, go do your football.
Get a scholarship.
Get your scholarship. Go to a big university. Have fun. And then when you're done playing football, you can always come back to rugby. And that was basically my mindset. And then I did 3 years at Colorado State, and before I transferred from Colorado State, I played a year of rugby, and got back into the game. The rugby team there knew I played rugby, but I just couldn't do both at the same time.
Yeah,
football's too much of a commitment. So then after that, I went to West Texas A&M, finished out my football career, did three years there, and then had a workout with the Dolphins. And then once I did that workout, I did a couple of CFL just try out they do around in Dallas and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And I just was like, all right, I'm done with this. I didn't think football was gonna really be I loved the game, but it just was sort of I didn't want to be one of those people really just chasing it the whole time. Nothing against it, but I just knew it wasn't for me. Went back home, just started working out, training. And one of my friends was like, hey, come back out and play rugby. And I was like, oh, yeah, hell yeah.
What year are we at now?
This is probably 2015.
Okay.
So then get back into rugby and playing club, and did a whole season out in Weston, which is where I grew up when I moved to Florida, which is I guess a suburb in Fort Lauderdale. I would say it as. It's in the Broward County area.
Okay, yeah.
So yeah. Went back there, started playing with my team again. And
what team?
It's called Weston Wandering Okapi. And Okapi's a zebra giraffe mix, I think, or something like that.
Impressive.
Yeah, it's a crazy animal.
Bro, rugby teams be coming up with some crazy shit. You love it.
When we were in high school, we were called the Weston Lancasters. What's a Lancaster, you may ask you? It's an old bomber from World War II or something.
I was thinking it was something I saw on the History Channel.
Yeah. It was just the weirdest name to be called, because people were like, it could have been anything. It could have been anything.
I didn't know.
And they were Lancaster. But it was fun. But yeah, so
shout out to them.
Shout out Weston Lancasters, the original first rugby team in Florida.
Nice.
Western Florida, not Florida.
Western, hey, still a big deal.
Yeah. It's all good.
Okay, so you're what?
So now
24 at this point?
Frick, I might be 25, honestly.
Yeah.
I'm probably 24, 25, somewhere around there. And then my friend Steven, he was after I got done with that first club season back, my friend Steven was like, hey, do you want to go to Ireland with me and play just club rugby out there?
Yeah.
Get our skills better, learn the game more, travel a bit. And I was kind of yeah. I was broke at the time. I actually started a GoFundMe.
Damn.
And got I was I'm going out.
I was
I'm going out to Ireland. Anybody want to help out with travel expenses and blah blah blah, and just living out there?
Hell yeah!
It's just to further my rugby career. I knew Major League Rugby was starting, So my main thing was to go out there, get film, learn how to play in a proper system, and further, like, because I've been away from rugby for so long, you know.
So you were just like, hey, I'm going. Why did you go to Ireland again?
Just
like, did you already have like a team set up?
No, my friend.
Oh shit. Okay, that's what I was saying.
My friend that had a friend that played in college with, I was a foreign exchange student that he played rugby with at Florida.
Yeah.
And he was like, his friend said to him like, hey, come out and play a club season. He was like, well, I got another guy that's pretty good. He's like he could be like a professional in this sport. Like, I want to bring him out and like basically, you know.
Yeah.
Just get better at rugby, and that's what I did. I went out there and played. I had an agent at the time, Gavin McClevey.
Shout out Gavin.
Shout out Gavin. But so I would send my film back to him.
Love
and he
to
would,
see it, Gavin.
And he would just distribute it amongst. And he ran into the owner of the Warriors at the time. I was only in Ireland for 3 months, so it wasn't a long time, but it felt like a long time.
That's still pretty cool, man.
Yeah.
You go to travel, like the fact like rugby gave you the chance.
Bro, I mean,
to
that's a
travel,
long.